Well, up until now, the case against her really seems to have been mostly about her perplexing behavior after her child died. Witnesses have said absolutely nothing seemed wrong with this young woman. But now her actions are coming under increased scrutiny, and one by one, her family is testifying against her, and the drama is under oath.
It's been more than 2 years since Cindy Anthony last spoke to her daughter, and the first time Cindy has taken the stand since the defense accused her husband and son of abusing Casey in an effort to explain her bizarre behavior after the death of her little girl, Kaylee.
After June 15th of 2008, did you see your granddaughter, Kaylee, again?
No, ma'am, I did not.
On the stand, Cindy fell apart, describing the toys in the backyard.
Every day is more dramatic than the day before, and that was certainly the case here. But we are watching to see today if Ms. Anthony herself will get up, stand up, and take that stand, even if it's for just a brief direct examination, because otherwise it would be hard to trump the drama that we saw yesterday.
3 years of sorrow and strain spilled over the witness stand as George Anthony was reduced to a shattered man.
You learned in December of 2008 that the remains of your granddaughter were found. What effect did that have on you?
A deep hurt inside, and seeing what my wife and my son went through.
Up to that moment, had you held out the hope that Kaylee would be found alive?
Absolutely. Every day from July 15th until the day we were told it was Kaylee.
Casey was stone-faced, watching her father sobbing openly in court for the first time. His silent grief grew worse during sidebar until finally the lawyers took notice and took pity.
Need a break, Mr. Anthony?
No, sir, I need to get through this. I need to have something inside of me get through this.
Do you need a break, Mr. Anthony?
No, sir, I'm fine.
And still no reaction from Casey as people sobbed in the gallery and a reporter left in tears. But his agony was far from over. He was then
to our top story now. It took the jury less than 11 hours to find Casey Anthony not guilty of killing her daughter.
Yeah, this followed weeks of testimony that included twists, shocks, and accusations worthy of any great mystery novel. Here's a look at the Casey Anthony trial's top moments.
Kaylee Anthony died on June 16, 2008, when she drowned in her family's swimming pool. This family must keep its secrets quiet. And it all began when Casey was 8 years old and her father came into her room and began to touch her inappropriately.
I opened the trunk, and towards the left side of the, like the rear tail light, and right there, I saw a white bag, and inside the bag I saw a pizza box. I observed maggots myself.
Well, I just saw your nice little cameo on TV.
Sweetheart, you're not telling me where she's at.
Because I don't know where she's at. Are you kidding me?
And I overheard her tell me that Kaylee had been gone for 31 days. I lost it. I just went into the room and started yelling at Casey and sweating.
People felt strongly enough about the charges against Casey Anthony that many of them came here to Orlando today to fill the courtroom and stand outside the courthouse. Well, then the verdict came down, and the gathering outside the court turned into a protest, complete with angry chants. In this special hour-long edition of Nightline, we now turn to ABC's Yunji Denise with the public reaction to this verdict.
For weeks now, they've come from around the world to be here for Casey Anthony's moment of truth, lining up day and night for the hottest ticket in town.
I was just waiting to see if I was going to win the lottery as they're counting out, but don't know whether you're going to make it or not.
Fights even broke out over those 50 coveted seats. And when the verdict finally came down outside the Orlando courthouse, each was sure they knew what it would be.
Guilty, I guess.
Justice would be her getting the death penalty.
We're hoping for a guilty verdict.
I really hope they find her guilty, which she definitely is.
Together, they huddled around an iPhone, and then it came. They were stunned.
Oh my God. It's like we got punched in the stomach. It's like, wait a minute, that's not what was supposed to happen.
This is crazy. Justice, dude, we wanted justice for Kaylee, and we're not getting justice for Kaylee.
There were tears.
Kaylee has been forgotten just like that. What happened here? What happened?
I mean, I've got 8 children, and I can't even imagine taking, if one of them was missing for an hour, I'd be in a panic, let alone 31 days.
And outrage.
Justice for Kaylee! Justice for Kaylee!
It's not justice, God! You need to do something with that!
People pushed toward the courthouse door, hoping to get a glimpse of the Anthonys, but deputies rushed them out through another exit, keeping them away from this crowd.
No justice served today, none at all.
As the group grew restless in the hot sun, police and